to my channel. If you're new around here, hello, my name is Caroline and I do all types of videos on my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how much money I spent on food the past month, the month of April, and it's more than I anticipated it to be. So on my channel in April, I did a rundown of how much money I spent on our monthly food shop, because we do monthly food shops in this household. We do one big bulk monthly shop, which has all like the main things we need for the month, and then obviously I do top-up shops here and there of fresh fruits and vegetables. Our household consists of me, my husband, my 3-year-old son Ellis, and my 9-month-old at the time daughter Quinn. Now she's obviously 10 months old because we are a month later, but so yeah, that's what our household consists of, or who our household consists of I should say. And obviously monthly food shops just work better for us because it means that we're not popping out the shops every week to buy things, and it just means that we have everything in the house ready to go. And I like to bulk cook, although I had said in the previous videos I did about this that I would be sharing with you me bulk cooking meals. I did bulk cook meals, I did film some of them, but it was just me filming following a recipe, and it wasn't very insightful or fun or interesting at all, so I haven't used that footage. That footage is deleted. And also I didn't bulk cook as I had envisioned myself to bulk cook. I have this dreamy vision of me, you know, waking up at 8 AM on a day of the week and getting out all my ingredients, prepping everything and bulk cooking like every meal in like 2 to 3 hours. That's the dream. It hasn't happened yet. One day maybe in the future that will work, but having a 3-year-old and a 10-month-old, 9-month-old at the time, it ain't gonna happen anytime soon. Fingers crossed though, actually never say never. Maybe next month, because in May I haven't done it yet. Maybe June is my month for the bulk cooking. But anyway, I spent a lot of money on food last month. I say me and my husband, mainly my husband, because I'm on maternity leave. So in the monthly food shop, I believe there was like, I can't remember on the top of my head, I'll have to link it somewhere if you were interested in seeing what we bought, but I think it was £270 we spent. I believe that was like a combination of like Aldi and Tesco, I believe. Yeah, so it was like a combination of 2 shops, so it was a lot of money, but I thought I had a budget in mind, I think, of like £150, and then it went wildly over that when I got to 270, but then I thought, well, that is a monthly food shop, so that's actually okay. But got to the end of the month and we looked at our finances and how much we had spent on food, and in total, the entire month worth of food, including that £270, we spent £479.46 on food last month, which is a lot. Okay, it's a lot. Last month was Easter month, so obviously there were 2 bank holidays in there, so it meant that we had to cater to my son because for an added Monday, which you don't usually have to do because he's at nursery and eats his 3 meals a day at nursery. So that was an added meal there. And then because it was bank holiday weekend, we went out a bit more. And so we went out to a cafe / restaurant one time. I spent £29.80 and it was awful, I have to say. Been to a few vegan cafe restaurants near-ish us in the Essex area anyway. And some are fantastic. One of them in Benfleet called Plant Faced, highly recommend, 10 out of 10, highly recommend them. And then we also spent £16 in McDonald's one time because we're addicted to that McPlant burger, and then have done a couple of Greg's and Starbucks visits as well. But yeah, so in total we spent £479.46, and then so I've done some, I'm looking at my paperwork here, and then so I've done some maths. When I've done the maths, it's not a hideous amount of money spent on food, okay? As a bulk sum, £479 sounds awful, sounds ridiculous, sounds absolutely mad that I've spent that much money on food for a month, taking out the kids. So basically I thought, well, as my son, although there was the Easter bank holidays and what have you, although my son, he's at nursery 4 days a week and he has all his meals at nursery, and so, and realistically when he comes home from nursery we give him like a little bowl of porridge, so it's nothing too like extravagant for him. And then on the weekends, you know, it's just like snacky bits. I obviously give him like pesto pasta and things like that. We're not kind of going above and beyond for meals because we just want easy and quick on the weekend. So that's that. So I've taken him out of the equation, and then my daughter, again, because like I mentioned, because she was so little, or she is so little, meals for her are pretty much just like pasta, porridge. And if she's having anything, it'll be like bits off my plate. And you know, with that being said, I've done some maths, and so I think bear in mind I got a C at GCSE in maths. It's never been my strong point. So I think with my mathematical skills that the 479.46 sort of works out that me and my husband spent £8 a day each. So like £8 for me, £8 for him, so £16 a day collective. That's not hideous. If we were going out to London to work, we'd probably spend about that on lunch and lunch alone. So for £8 a day per person, probably isn't hideous amount, but I think we can make that less. I think we probably could get that about £5 a day if we stop going out to rubbish cafes and going to places like Sainsbury's and buying unnecessary things. Where we go are like High Street. The only place to park is Sainsbury's, and you have to spend a minimum of £5. Obviously you go into Sainsbury's to buy £5 worth of things to get your parking for free, but you never spend just £5, do you? You're always going to spend more than that. So we have spent a bit more money than we should have done. We started doing too much popping out, and so I've said to Sean, my husband, this month that we need to be more regimental. So I do think the £5 a day is doable. We just have to be better with our top-up shops, because last month what we did was we just did mini shops here and there as and when, and we'd end up forgetting things, or we would stray from the list and buy things we didn't need. And yeah, we just did like little mini shops here and there, which then obviously accumulates to be going out to Sainsbury's more often than we needed to, or Tesco's and Aldi. We spent £91 in Aldi, and we didn't mean to do that. We literally went down for milk and spent £91, not all on milk obviously. But yes, we need to be more focused and organised when it comes to doing top-up shops. We need to sort of set aside a date to do the top-up shops and do the top-up shop, and that be everything we need, and not, like I say, keep on doing like mini shops here and there. I'll stop moving my hands now. So yeah, that's the plan. Who knows, we'll stick to it. May so far has not been very good because there's too many bank holidays this month. Obviously because of the King's coronation, there's already 2 bank holidays in there. So it means my son is home with us, and so it means we're trying to go out and do more things. The first weekend in May, for the bank holiday, we went to the Stickman Trail and ended up spending like £10 in the coffee shop, because that's how much coffee and a piece of cake was. Far too expensive if you ask me. So yes, we're not doing too well in the month of May, so I'm just going to keep on like plodding along as we're doing. I don't think anything groundbreaking is going to happen in the month of May, to be honest. My monthly food shop this month has also been pretty rubbish. I rushed it because I forgot that the end of April was coming. It just appeared all of a sudden. The month just disappeared. I didn't get any time at all to think in April. So May just has sprung up upon me, and so the monthly food shop in May was pretty sporadic, and I haven't planned the meals for the month, which is outrageous behaviour. I've got sort of an idea of what we're going to be eating, but I haven't organised it properly at all. That's another thing. Towards the end of April, we were getting sick to death of the food on the plan, so it does need to be a bit more adventurous with the meals, I think, as well, because it did start to drain on us a little bit, and I don't want the end of every month to be like scrambling for food in the house. That's why the top-up shops need to be more regimental, more focused, more exciting. But yeah, so that's sort of been a rambly video. I hope that makes sense. What do you think? Do you think £8 a day per person is a good enough amount? Do you think that's too much? Onwards and upwards. Like I said, May has not been the greatest month, but June is going to be the month. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. I'm going to be on it for the month of June. Can't wait for then. Not wishing my life away. Enjoy the month of May first. But yes, that's the plan. If you have liked this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.